Hey, what's up? My name is Lauren. I am a story brand strategist coming to you from the Bronx, New York City. And now it's time for another startup website review. And this time, our unwilling victim is Moveable Ink, a startup somewhere in New York City. Alrighty then, let's get it going. Email content that is dynamic as your customers. This is a moving headline. Hold on. Personalizes at the moment of open. Boost your ROI. Here we go. Here we go. A/B optimizes on the fly. I think there's one more. Automatically generates at open. I think that's it. Is there any more I missed? Oh no, stands out in a crowded inbox. Okay, there is another one after this, I believe. Makes customers happy. Now this is what I call a moving headline. Oh, crushes your KPIs. Oh, how did I forget KPIs? Of course. As dynamic as your customers. Basically, it is a moving headline full of jargon, industry jargon. So it's not a headline that I would be in love with. A lot of these words are different, or I mean, they mean different things to different companies, and it's just jargon. It's stuff that you would say that people will nod their head like they understand, and everyone has a different concept of what some of those things mean. All right, so let's go. Moveable Ink pioneered moment of open personalization in 2010. Okay, it's 2017. That is 7 years before. I'm going to critique this as a copywriter line by line. No one cares. No one cares what you were the first at. You could be Amazon.com was not the first bookstore, okay? Remember back in the day, Amazon sold books first? They weren't the first bookstore in the world, and no one cared, okay? We don't care if you were the originators of the software. It doesn't mean anything to us. Okay. It doesn't mean anything for the reader, and that's the truth. Okay, let's the next line. Our intelligent content platform was built to combine content, data, and logic in real time to create email your customers will love. Wouldn't it be emails your customers will love? I was just saying emails your customers will love. Okay, all right. I'm just, all right, so our intelligent content platform was built to combine content, data, and logic in real time to create email your customers will love. Well, I would fix that and put emails, I know, what kills me? And when these types of companies hire copywriters, when they decide they know what a copywriter is and to do this kind of stuff, they claim they're grammar Nazis, but then they make their copy so unreadable. And that's what cracks me up about some of these companies. What do I think about this line? Our intelligent content platform. Okay, it's a software service model. Great. It's a big claim. I mean, they're making a big claim copy-wise that, and so let's talk. There's a big claim here, but there's not any proof. Like if you're going to use, like it's basic copy, sales copy 101. If you are going to make a claim like, hey, your customers are going to love this stuff, this happened in real time, then you want to put proof. And there's absolutely no proof in the first part of this website. And most folks know that people don't even want to scroll down. If I'm looking at this from my mobile phone, I don't feel like scrolling down. I have like arthritis and crap in my fingers. I don't want to scroll down. I don't want to click on that. Like there's nothing strong enough to make me click on that here. It's a lot of different jargon. ROIs mean different things to different companies. A/B split testing. There's a part in here on this website further down where they mention, even if you're a newbie marketer. Well, if you're a newbie marketer, you may not know what the term of A/B split testing is. So having it in your moving headline may not be the best thing if this site is supposed to appeal to people who are pros at email marketing, may not be the email marketer for their company, or just getting into it. So I don't think the headline is strong enough. This call to action definitely is not strong enough. But if you want to hear, like if you click that, it goes to this page here, which is the normal requested demo. They have copy here, which is really small. I would make this a little bigger, a little bit more readable. And then here's the very long form that you hope enough people will fill out. And then here we go, over 400 innovative global brands trust Moveable Ink to help them in the market to help them market in the moment. So this is supposed to help you, encourage you to fill out this form. That's if people are even scrolling down for this. and that depends on what it looks like on the device they're using, right? Let's go back to the front. Okay, so this is the first part. Let's scroll down real quick. What is intelligent content? Okay. Real-time and relevant. Mix any content from your website, social media platforms, or image library. Add data you know about your customers, their environment, and their recent website behavior. Assemble with business logic to create unique and innovative experiences the instant your email is opened. Then they have an infographic below. Any content plus any data plus any business logic. Now, you know how most people are visual and people don't like to read, so they might see that question, ignore this, and look at that and be completely confused about what's going on. So any content would be assuming that it's past content that a company has already created. So you're helping them repurpose their content to create new content that is more relevant towards your individual customer base. And you put the right content or remixing the content based on the information you already have about their customer base, plus whatever business logic they're using. Now, I'm wondering what they mean by business logic specifically, because I found that means very different things for different companies. And sometimes the data and the business logic tend to be a little bit blended together. So I'm wondering about that. But let's go to the actual written copy besides the infographic. My question is, does this paragraph here accurately or sufficiently answer this question here for the reader? What is intelligent content? So I don't know what intelligent content is. Intelligent content is real-time and relevant. If we were to just take this, this is the problem with copy like this. Answer the question. This sounds very out of the world, not down to earth sort of thing. Real and relevant. What the hell does real and relevant mean? And then they go into what it actually does, which is mix any content from your website, social media platforms, or image library. Add data you know about your customers, their environment, and they're not really answering this question as much as they're explaining what the software actually does. So this question, I don't believe, is accurately answered. So this is the test. They need to do the 5th grade test. So the 5th grade test is you take a kid in 5th grade, maybe someone was 10 or 11 years old or such, and you have them read this part. What is intelligent content? And you have them read this whole paragraph and let them repeat to you what they believe intelligent content is. Because this is more of a description of what the thing does than actually answering this question. So that's my take on it. Of course, we got the infographic. This is what the thing does. I don't think it accurately answers the question, what intelligent content is, which I believe they're trying to put to the point that intelligent content is something that's made on the fly based on the data you already know, things you already know about your customers and whatever your business logic is, whatever that might be, and putting it together. But I don't think this works too well. I think it could have worked, but this wasn't executed correctly. And of course, it's going back to the Move My Platforms, taking you back to the same page. This could have worked a lot better. I think certain things could have been moved around a little bit to be a little bit more accurate, a little bit more clear, and this would have worked a lot better. I believe this is something that could have been worked a lot better. That's what my big feeling on that was. Let's go back down. The best people to make it happen. We're proud of our team of strategists, engineers, account leads. They do what it takes to support clients, push boundaries of email. They are your secret weapon to helping you crush your goals, win awards, and make your boss say, whoa. Okay, so this is what I have, and there's a video to this too. It's about 30-40 seconds. My problem with the copy itself is that you spent 2/3 of the website telling me that this is the best. This software is going to do all this stuff, and let's do a demo. Now you're coming down here and you're flipping the script on me, saying your secret weapon isn't this software that I'm probably going to spend a lot of money paying you to license from you every quarter, every month, every year, and you're telling me that my secret weapon is people. It seems like there's a mismatch in, I think I understand what they intended, but that's not what's coming off based on the copy that's written from the first 2 parts of this website. So I think I understand what they meant, but just reading it and going through it, it doesn't glue well. So I think here it's just a little bit of a miscommunication. There's a little video. I will play it real quickly.
We are Moveable Ink. We help you crush your email goals by layering live data, contextual signals like weather, location, and device, and now your customers' online behavior to create rich email experiences. Great technology is one thing, but the real magic is our team, the group of strategists, engineers, and all-around email enthusiasts who work with you to make your email campaigns innovative and amazing experiences for your customers. Click Let's Talk to get started with Moveable Ink today.
Okay, so that was the video. If it sounds low to you, that's because that's the way their audio is on their video. So their audio is also an issue on their end, not my end. Just to be clear. Yeah, I think there's a little bit mismatch on the messaging here. That could be corrected. But the other thing is, it's, I guess it really does depend on what a company's goals with their email. If they're looking for sales, different KPIs. Does this software help me get more sales? Because I can tell you some of the companies that they're actually doing their emails for, I'm on their list, and I still don't like their damn emails. So now you're telling me that some of the companies in my inbox, they're using your software, and I'm the one reviewing their emails and saying their emails are crap. So are you the reason for that? That's the issue. I think they're saying a lot, but there's no benefit. Like, how does this help me do this? Or, what is the benefit of this? They're saying a lot and not saying anything at all, it seems, because KPIs and ROIs at different companies mean different things. A lot of companies only care about open rates. A lot of companies care about click-through rates because they want the customer to land on 1 million pieces of content that the customer doesn't want to read anyway. Where does copy come in? Where are these things that make differences in people taking action come into play? What's the benefit of this? How does this work with a company that has an email? I mean, there are companies that have email marketing managers, but the email marketing manager is not the one who writes the email. So how does this work when a company actually has someone they pay to write their emails? Like, there's questions here that are not being answered. I don't know if the person would be interested enough to see it. And of course, they're like, hey, meet the team. I mean, do you really want to meet the team? I thought we were pushing everybody go and sign up to do the demo, which for most companies, once they do the demo, they can usually lock people down and sell them. So do I care about meeting the team if you're trying to sell me software? I don't know if I do. So, I mean, I think I understand what they were trying to do here, but it doesn't glue in based on the 2/3 of the website was about one thing, and now we're moving down to the end of the website, and now you're bringing me something else that's supposed to be some benefit, but it seems that it's not really a benefit the way it's being presented. So I just think it's a little bit of a mismatch within their own messaging. Here we go. And here's the 400 innovative companies that rely on them. Like I said, some of these companies, I'm on their email list because I am the story brand strategist. Email's my thing. And I can tell you that AT&T has horrible damn emails. I could tell you that. I could tell you Finish Line occasionally emails their people, and those are not any better. I could tell you that only eBay's emails are not that great. The only time I care about eBay's emails is when they're paying me. Okay. So some of these people they're mentioning, I think I've reviewed some of their emails too, and I've tore them to pieces. So I think what they need to understand, it's like I said, it depends on the company viewing this and wanting to possibly use, looking for a solution that they probably don't even know that they're looking for. The question is, you're saying that in the website copy on this website, they're saying that emails the customers will love. I'm telling you, I'm a customer of some of these folks that they are doing emails for, and I don't like their emails. I open their emails occasionally, and sometimes I don't even do that. I'm like, delete. So I'm telling you, as someone who's experienced with some of their emails, they're not that great. So if you're saying emails customers will love, you got to be able to back that up. And I don't see any proof. Like if we're saying open rates are proof, click-through rates are proof, I mean, if that's the ROI we're looking at, then emphasize it. I'm not seeing that. And become a marketing hero. Now this is still, I'm still on the first page of this website. This website does different things at different stages of where you are scrolling wise. So now we're talking about marketing heroes. We're talking about, this is what I'm saying, I don't know who this website was geared towards. Is it someone who is the head of marketing looking at this? Is this someone who's going to be doing email marketing? They somehow fall through the black hole of the internet and find this, and then somehow through some miracle of the heavens scroll all the way down to see this, when they have 50,000 emails they're supposed to spend, and they're supposed to be going through. They have to figure out the next email campaign. I'm just wondering about this. And this is where they're showing you, here's the click-through rates, here's the case studies, read the case studies. I'm sure the case studies are really short too. Like I said, this means something to the company who gives a damn about click-through rates. There's some companies who care about sales, others who care about click-through rates, some care about clicks. You know, ROI and KPIs are very dependent on the company you're speaking to. And so because you're in an industry where these things mean different things, or the importance of pieces of these things mean different things, you might want to clarify that. And then here is some from their blog, and here we go. Here is webinars. Like I said, we're still on the first page. This is and down here, like, this website is doing many different things on the first page. The prime real estate of the website is doing 3 or 4 different things. The messaging is all over the place. And then here we go, resources delivered right to you. Now, you would think for a company that specializes in email that they would know better than to do this. Most people don't scroll to the bottom of the page. Resources delivered right to you. Okay, so you're asking me for my email. What resources are you delivering to me? Why would, like, inspiration my inbox? I am a busy executive. I am doing all the online marketing. I'm doing the email marketing. I don't have time to have more stuff in my inbox. So that's not compelling. I said, nothing's compelling for me to sign up for this. And 2, because of what's happening up here, it's not strong enough to get most people to click on this, I believe. You would think that a pop-up would appear saying, for more resources, or to see a demo or something else, put your email address here. Because 99% of the time, if you can't catch them here, they're not going to scroll down to see everything else that I just got through tearing up. All right? So you can at least collect their email, so you can use that email magic you talk about that your software does on people who are potential customers for you. But maybe because it did say, and I was confused by this, it seems that this software is only good for customers. Now, this may or may not be true, but this is the copy, so I have to believe what they say here. If your software is only good for customers, that means, so unless someone on my email list is a customer, meaning they bought something from me, then your software will not be as effective. I might need another software for the people who haven't bought things from me. They're subscribers to my online newsletter, but they're not customers yet. And if you're only dealing with customers, there's a big benefit you could be putting in here to make this really work, and it's not here. So I'm wondering, I just think like some of the messaging needs to be fixed. I think there are places in here that could have been saved or need to be more clarified based on the words they are using. Because when you think about your front page of your website, every word, every sentence has to earn its place. And there's just information here that we don't need, that you could put something else there. There's stuff that's missing that needs to be here. And this is a website this is a company that you want to handle emails. Well, the first thing they need to do is figure out their own copy. Moveable Ink. Sorry to say, I do like the colors though. I will give them positive on it. The colors are awesome. I like this. The colors is very nice. You should tip your web designer. It's very nice. I appreciate the color. But other than that, baby, your copy needs work. Moveable Ink. Your copy needs work. And much luck to you. Hopefully you last another 7 years. I'm pretty sure you do. You seem to be pretty good with sales. But if you want to sort of fix some of the copy, if it's a priority for you, I would do that as the first step, so that when people come to your website, they understand exactly what they're getting, what you're proposing for the benefit, and it's more than enough to get them to the next page so they can actually try out your demos and maybe get to work with your staff. But until then, good luck, folks. You have just survived getting a teardown from the Story Brand strategist from New York City. I expect very angry emails from this one. But until the next time, deuces.